All right, so here's a real quick video to kind of introduce you to some of the features that we're going to be using on the calculator. And so I'll make more of these as we're going along throughout the semester and stuff. So the main thing that we want to talk about today is how do we take some data and enter it into a list. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off kind of using practice one as a way to help you. Now I'm not going to enter all the data because there's a lot of here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how to enter the first row and then also show you how to sort it so that way we can get them in order from lowest to highest. So what I'm going to be using, I don't have the actual TI calculator on my iPad, but I do have a nice app that you can download on your phone that's fairly cheap. So if you don't have a TI calculator, don't go out and buy one or anything like that. Feel free to download an app that you can use on your phone. If some people prefer to use Excel or Google Sheets, I can actually show you how to do that. If you just message me, I can make a video to show you how to use that as well. All right, so let me get out of here real quick. And so the app that I use is called Graph and Calc 83. And so it looks like that. And so it looks exactly like a TI. It does all the exact same things that TI does. The buttons are exactly the same and all that kind of stuff. So as long as you follow along. Now, some of the stuff won't necessarily look exactly like a TI, but that's okay. Everything else works the same. So pretty much the most important button that we're going to use this semester is going to be our stat button. So if we notice, our stat button is kind of right in the middle, to 2 to the right of alpha. And so if we click on stat, so the first thing we want to do is if we want to put data into a list, we want to hit edit. And so I've already got some data in here. And so what I want to do is I want to clear it out real quick. And so if you want to clear out data, if you have stuff in there, if you go up and highlight the list 1 and then hit the clear button, so notice L1 is equal to nothing at the moment. And so now if I hit enter, it just kind of deletes everything completely out. So I'm going to go up and do the same thing for list 2. So clear and enter. And so I will let you know this practice 1, practice 2, practice 3 that we have here, we're going to be using this for the rest of chapter 2. So make sure you go ahead and put these in separate lists. Put one in list 1, put one in list 2, put one in list 3. So that way you don't have to keep re-entering the data. So because again, we're going to be using this for the next couple sections. So keep these things in there. All right, so finally, let me go ahead and enter the first row of practice 1. So what you do is just go ahead and put a number in, and to drop down to the next spot, just hit enter. So 4, 2, 3, 2, 5, 5, 1, 3, 3, 2. All right. So again, I'm just going to enter the first row. If you were doing this at home, just keep entering all the numbers until you get all, I think there's 50 total. Yep, 50 scores that are in there. And so notice if you look, I've got L1 and I've got a little number beside it in parentheses that says 11. So even though I've only typed in 10 numbers, the 11's blank. So if I look and I go up to the last 10, so that's my 10th number. And so yours should have this as well. So this is going to help you when you're trying to figure out location, like where's the 15th number. You don't have to count. You can just kind of keep scrolling down until you see that 15 in parentheses. All right. So now that we've got our data entered into the list, so next thing we want to do is we want to sort it. So what we want to first do is get out of the list mode. So the way we do that, we're going to hit second and then the mode button, which is the quit. And that's just going to take us back to the main screen. And then now we're going to hit stat again. And so if you notice right under edit is sort ascending or sort descending. So sort ascending is going to do from lowest to highest. Sort descending would do highest to lowest. And so we always want to do lowest to highest. So we're going to hit sort A. And at this point, it's waiting for you to specify, well, which list do you want me to sort? So if your data is in list 1, then we want to tell it list 1. If your data is in list 2, we want to tell it list 2. And if your data is in list 3, we want to tell it list 3. And so if you notice on top of the number buttons, Above the number 1, we've got a little L1 in gold. Above the 2 is L2 in gold. Above the 3 is L3 in gold. So those are that's how we access list 1, list 2, list 3. So if I want to sort list 1, I'm going to hit second 1. And so notice it puts list 1 in there. And let's close the parentheses. And then when I hit enter, it just says done. So at this point, it doesn't necessarily look like anything's happened. But let's go back and check our list and see and verify that it's actually sorted it for us. So if we hit stat again, and then edit, so lo and behold, that first row is perfectly sorted for us. And if this was all the numbers that we had in our list, we'd be set to find our percentiles, find our Q1, Q2, Q3, all that good stuff. So, all right, so if you need more details or anything about that, just let me know. Otherwise, good luck on these practice problems, and I'll see you in the next video.